tribute to some of Hollywood's most talented women. I have the great pleasure of working with another incredible woman in show business, Tina Fey. Hold for applause, it says here. Together, we star in television's most critically acclaimed non-sexual relationship, that is if you don't count 60 Minutes. Thank you. All of the women we're recognizing this evening are accomplished, gifted, and formidable. Everyone has their own favorite female movie roles. For me, it's Julianne Moore in Boogie Nights. Woo-hoo! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Kelly Lynch in Drugstore Cowboy, Meryl Streep in Out of Africa, Barbara Stanwyck in Meet John Doe. In an industry that rarely rewards strong female characters, there are still many iconic roles that shine brightly. Think of Julia Roberts and Erin Brockovich, Sally Fields, Norma Ray, and soon, trust me, Robin Wright's Pippa Lee. But all too often Hollywood leaves these great female characters behind. Why couldn't there be a sequel to Thelma and Louise? Give me one good reason why. I've already got the title. Thelma and Louise 2, Turns Out We Can Fly. While we praise the indelible contributions of tonight's honorees, let's not forget that today, women in Hollywood still earn, on average, 2/3 of what men do. And that is unacceptable. To cast light on this inequality for tonight's hosting duties, I demanded to be paid 2/3 of what last year's female host was paid. Since it's a non-paying gig, some might call this a meaningless gesture. I prefer to think of it as a principled stance that just happens to be meaningless. The good news is there's an easy way to correct this injustice. I believe we could balance the scales if Tom Cruise would simply lower his quote by a mere $29 million. I realize this may be a bit unfair since he's not here to defend himself, and I really don't want to put this all on one man, but if I had to, that man would be Tom Cruise. He is the only reasonable answer. I can assure you my salary would not make a difference. My annual salary is the budget for Altoids on one of Tom's meals.